Let's start off a girthy weekend with 3 girthy decks for the Evo Goblin Cage, which was released for free in Clash Royale. It should be on this side of the screen where I have my Evo Skeleton Army shards, but I've already claimed it, so I don't have it there anymore. But 1, 2, 3 of the best Evo Goblin Cage decks in the entire game. We're going to suck in with the third one here, okay? This is going to be an E-Giant one. We'll make our way back to the first one, which is going to be a balloon one, best for this season. The other one, they're best for different seasons, so this one, does that connect to my tower? Can we get a little chop off on that? 2 connections, it's not going to be too good. So this guy's playing definitely more of a sexy bait cycle, which I actually don't like at all. We're going to have to kind of deal with it. Hopefully we can reciprocate some nasty value, though, with my E-Giant. We'll see if we can actually suck past this guy. This guy's definitely going to be a chronic baiter, which I really don't like. But hopefully we can definitely maybe build up a massive push, quite literally. We'll see if we can do that, though. But anyway, yes. Top 3 decks. This one was good. They're the best decks for every season. So I took them from every season. A season ago, it was the other one that I'm going to be playing. Ooh, wow, I need to kind of lock in here. This is not too good. The Miner is doing a lot of tanking there for him, unfortunately. Let's go for a Barbaro late right here. This is going to be the unfortunate part about kind of the deck I'm playing right now. It is really girthy, and his deck is really light and toasty. So hopefully, we're actually going to lock onto the tower. We're not going to be able to do that much damage. But this is going to be the best deck, I think, for 3 seasons ago. The other one's going to be the best deck for 2 seasons ago. Kind of 2 seasons ago, 1 season ago, and then this season right now is going to be actually the Balloon deck, which I'll be playing last. As like I said, this is going to be a pretty girthy competition here because his cycle is very thick. Our cycle is very thick, his cycle is very thin. But hopefully we can actually pull out a little bit more girth than usual. If we can suck that bad boy right into the toaster there, that's going to be really evaporated right. Imagine having not only 1, but 2 electric sacks on your back, right? Just a whole electric ball sack right in the top of your back. Could you really even violate that, right? That's honestly probably the highest test thing you could ever have. 2 electric ball sacks right on your back, or just 1 electric ball sack in total on your back, 2 electric nuts. Let's maybe go with our skellies right there. We can force that out. Let's go for this right here as well, so we can kill all that. Miner gets little damage, although he just definitely gets some hits. The only problem is our towers are a little low on opposite lanes, which is going to be kind of a feisty situation. We haven't been using the Goblin Cage too much, so let's kind of use that right now. Hopefully that goes for that. Yes, it does. Beautiful. And then you know what we're going to be able to do, actually? We're going to actually wait till all that kind of locks in here. We're going to actually go for our Giant right here. I was going to help distract that Royal Ghost. We actually failed completely. We're actually going to have to go for a Bowler up top, unfortunately, to kill that. Hopefully we can take his tower because we kind of need to at this point. If we don't, we're kind of cooked. I think we're going to be able to, though. His only DPS card really is the Dark Goblin, which we're going to be able to pretty take under control. Let's go with this right here to distract all that. It should be actually pretty good. Let's go for our cage right here to block both of those. And we're going to get our cage. Our cage is still surviving now. That's actually kind of crazy. So let's go for this right here to kind of suck that Miner up. That sounds very interesting. Let's go with our Bowler here, and then hopefully we can take his tower in 17 seconds. I'm actually going to try to pressure him just a little bit more because he's going to pressure me quite a bit. So we're actually need to go for something like this to kind of pressure him entirely. We're going to be able to go for something like this and this right on his tower there that we can kind of distract him entirely. And I think we're going to be able to get the damage off here. Let's see if we can just tornado. Diddy's going to finish it off for us, and 1 second left. He still doesn't have time to react. So, I thought I was going to lose the game, but ended up sucking really deep, and that's what you kind of have to do in some of these situations. You just have to, I learned from, I think, Dwayne The Rock Johnson it was, if you don't mind me crediting him a little bit, life is like a big drink. You have to suck deep, and I think that's ultimately what we're doing in Clash right now. Things are tough. Things are hard. Things are not so girthy. We want them to be girthier, and we just have to hold on to whatever rope we can, so that way hopefully we can get to the. It's an interesting analogy, but what I'm saying is hold on, okay? Claim the free rewards that they're giving you, and hopefully we can get past this stronghold together. But I hope we can get past this. The game is definitely a little not so viable right now. It's holding on for dear life, I would say. Obviously, the owner of Supercell just issued an apology, rewarding the creators for what they've done to the community. So I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. We just have to, again, suck on tight to whatever, Clash Royale's giving us. But if it's giving us free rewards, take them. So these are the best decks for your free rewards that you're going to be getting on Valentine's Day weekend. Happy birthday, or congratulations to you. You've just gained 6 evolution shards. Okay, Mermaid Natalio. Interesting kind of situation here. Mermaid Natalio made in Canada. That's a very interesting name. But we moved on now to the second best deck in the entire game for the cage. And I would say that ultimately, not even the second best deck in the game, just another best deck. If I had to keep it maybe a frank, I would say this is going to be the best deck in the entire game for the Evo Goblin Cage. The reason I say that is because this has been a deck around for, I want to say, a century. Obviously, that's not true. Clash Royale hasn't been around for a century, but it has been around for so long. Recruits, Goblin Cage, Piggies, Flying Machine. It's a classic. It synergizes. It fits well, and it tastes good on the tongue, right? It is just, all in all, the best deck you're going to get. The other one that I'm going to play is going to be the best deck for this season. It's going to be a balloon one with the Hero Mega Minion and the Hero Ice Golem. But we're only going to be using the Hero Mega Minion because only Hero Ice Golem because I can only use one hero because I'm playing a Classic Challenge. The reason I play Classic Challenges with decks like these because I don't have all the cards upgraded. So I would pretty much lose every single game because my cards would be at like level 12, like Flying Machine. Pretty sure it's like level 11, right? That wouldn't be really anywhere close to what I need it to be in order to kind of win some games. I think that's going to be actually a pretty good arrow there. Take pretty much all that out. That's going to be pretty good for everything. We're going to zap pretty much everything there. We're not going to be able to zap that big dude in the air, unfortunately. But we should be able to kind of hopefully... Oh, yes, we do. A last-second zap on that guy is going to continue. I did not expect that zap to stay alive, completely destroying the entire Evo Inferno Dragon. That's actually really great. But the reason the next deck we're going to be using the Hero Ice Golem over the voluptuous Hero Mega Minion, which I honestly do not think is that voluptuous. I'm not going to make a video on it. I might make a video on the Hero Mega Minion, but he's just not that viable, I'll be honest. If you have not bought him, do not buy him. He is just... I'm sorry. His ability is really cool. That's why I do want to make a video on him. But ultimately, it's not a good hero. I mean, heroes, first of all, are 10 times worse than evolutions anyway. You have to spend elixir for an ability that's not even as good as an Evo ability anyway. So automatically off the rip, they're terrible. And then the ability of the Hero Mega Minion is good, kind of. It costs 2 elixir. You really don't need it in like any single scenario you're going to be playing against, except for like one occasion where he puts Princess in the back of the map, and then maybe, but then at that point, it's just a free King Tower activation for the other team. So, I don't know, ultimately, $15, save your money, or unless you have like 200 Evo Hero Shards, I guess get it, you know, but ultimately, not the best hero. But I do want to do a video on it just because it definitely is a cool deck. But in this game, we'll be using the Hero Ice Golem because of the synergy with the balloon. Now, instead of a Jack and Sack at the bridge, right, a nice raged up balloon, we actually going to get a freeze balloon type play where you basically spam the ability of the Hero Ice Golem right immediately at the bridge. Let's actually go for maybe... Okay, we're not going to be able to go for that. So we're actually going to load up a push here instead of just going right at the bridge now because he did place the Musketeer down. Hopefully we can actually tank for that. And then what I want to do here is once that kind of locks into my tower area, let's go for this right here. And we're actually not going to go for a balloon at the bridge right now because I do want to play a little bit of defense here. And also, he has already a defensive kind of line going the other way. But he has bats. So this is really going to be good later in the game because what we're going to be able to do is we're going to kind of try to hopefully predict him. We're going to be able to go for the Hero Ice Golem and then the balloon and then cast the ability right away. So when he goes bats on it, they're going to freeze and the tower's going to freeze as well. He's going to have no air defense and he's going to be left completely vulnerable. And that's exactly what we like to get our Clash Royale opponents in this situations, vulnerable. Let's go for an Ice Golem right here to stop all that from happening. And then let's honestly go for a balloon in front of this. We're actually not going to go for our ability because we really can't. Maybe a bad balloon, honestly, on my part. I just kind of had a little bit of a girthy push going, so I wanted to kind of do something with it. But unfortunately, dude, this guy's kind of going to be tickling my chest hair just a little tad bit harder than I thought he would be. Wow, we are really not getting anywhere nice. Wow, that's unfortunate, yes. Okay, let's go with maybe a suck-in ditty here, just because we can. We have to kind of suck something in here. We're going to suck that in. Unfortunately, dude, that's going to take pretty much our entire tower, so we're going to have to maybe form a little bit of a sexy push later in the game. Oh! Never mind, Diddy goes for the double suck. I really did not expect him to do that. The double suck is probably an uncultured move. I would not perform it on any occasion, but Diddy really doesn't care. Let's maybe just kind of grip on tight here with an Evo Inferno Dragon, and we really do have to kind of make up our minds on a really good push here. So let's actually go for this right now, just at the bridge. Unfortunately, he does have Hero Bats, which are not, Evo Bats, which are not going to be that good for me. He's going to also go for that. Let's actually go with a Fireball here as well. Hopefully destroy all that. The unfortunate part is, no matter what I do, it still doesn't get to the tower. How? How is my question? I don't know. I had the birthday push of the 21st century, and it completely gone in the nick of my hands. So, woo! Okay, wow. That was really tender. I did not expect all my entire push to be gone. Let's go for this right away, though. So in case he puts bats on at the last second, we still are able to do the ability. Or not, right? Or not. Or not works either. You know, I love the or not situations where just like, or it doesn't work. And it's really beautiful. So we're going to actually lose this game. I really don't know how. I had the girthiest push of the 21st century coming out of his tower. And just then, too, still, another girthy push. I wasn't able to cast the ability down, which I think would have saved me just a little bit. We actually are still in this game. I thought we were out of this game, but okay, we're still in it a little bit. I think I can maybe hold on. This is going to be definitely a issue, though. I mean, we are facing some really tender boys. Let's go for our Goblin Cage right here so we can suck that in dearly. He's really going to try to pressure me off the rip here for anything that he can grab, and I think the Ice Spirit might do the trick. Wow, that was... yeah, tender game right there. It really, I mean, you're really not that skilled, to be honest. You put a Musketeer down, counter literally my entire push. I cannot do anything about it. Yeah, I mean, I really can't. Like, nothing I could do countered that. I try to go with the ability. I want the Fireball Zap ability on the Musketeer, and she still didn't die. I really don't even know why. I mean, yes, maybe she was in her Evo form. I don't think that gives her a Narnia shield, though. So that's a very interesting play. I probably should have went for that at the bridge, but... we'll loosen him up a little bit, right? And then maybe get him when, again, he's a little more vulnerable because he just went with the Heroic Ghost. I kind of want my push to be unguarded, so I think this is the best play. Let's go for an Inferno Dragon here, actually, on the Hunter, or on really whatever it gives us. The unfortunate part is, yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll still be able to kind of take that out completely. And we do have kind of two pushes here if you really want to consider it that way, because we have this, and we have a Minor Balloon and Ice Golem Balloon, so we kind of have two pretty good pushes, and he only has one air defense card, which is going to be Hunter, so we're actually in for a little bit of an interesting situation here. We'll see what he does about that. Let's go for a Zap on all these, take all those pretty much out completely. The only problem is it still is a negative Elixir push, counter for me, because that costs 1 Elixir for him to resummon, and it costs 2 Elixir for me to defend, but I think it's fine. We're still going to take all that completely out, and he definitely is going to struggle here against me because he only has one defensive air card except for Fireball, which is going to be his Sexy Hunter. The unfortunate part is I have some test nukes on my team that can be able to counter him pretty well. He does have RG, so I think we just kind of suck tight here with the Goblin Cage, see what he can do. I didn't really understand the concept of the Goblin Cage before. It is only a 1 card cycle to the evolution, which I find fascinating because it is a 4 Elixir card. So that's pretty crazy to me, but okay, I will take it for sure. Let's go with actually our Miner in the back. Let's suck out some a little chip damage. Why not? And then I don't think I want to go with my balloon here necessarily. I'm just gonna kind of wait for it. Let's go with a Mega Minion in the back just in case this guy wants to do anything a little feisty, which I think he probably does. That's kind of his goal here. Do something a little feisty. No, he's not. Okay, I think we might have to get ready for. Okay, hold up a minute here. Let's go for something like this. Let's go for a balloon as well. He definitely could go with a Fireball against that, which I wouldn't. I would predict him kind of doing, but hopefully we can get a little closer here. I think we're gonna be able to. Let's get a little closer and hopefully freeze all this down. If we freeze that, we can get to the tower. If we get to the tower, that's fine. Even if we didn't freeze before we got to the tower, we're still gonna get a lot of damage, which is not too bad. Let's go for Miner here a little later. Hope we can bump that out of the way so that it gets not as much damage, although it is kind of getting a lot of damage. Go! Whoa, it didn't even place down. Wow, it sucks the grandpa in, dude. How did he cage the grandpa that fast? Wow, I did not expect that guy to survive at all. I expected the grandpa to completely destroy the cage, but no, it sucked him tight right in. Wow. Okay, that doesn't get to the tower because the Hunter is absolutely broken. Are we going to win this game? Are we going to lose this game? I thought we were for sure going to take the tower. We had a full health balloon coming out of the tower right there. Literally a full health balloon. What just happened? What up? A full health balloon coming out of the tower that didn't kill him? What the heck is even that? Okay. Hopefully we can actually suck something out here. Do we even get to his tower? I think we do. He has to defend the other lane. Hold up. We're actually sucking deeper than I thought. Okay, let's go with maybe our Mega Minion on top of this guy here. This is where things get a little more tender than they were supposed to. I did not think we were going to be able to do all that. We just took, I don't know, a girthy 7/8 of the tower in the lane, I want to say. Let's go with our ultimate play in the pocket here. I think we're going to be able to do it. Let's go for this. Right, we're going to hit 10 Elixir so we can cast ability right away. This, he goes for his play too. Who's going to win? Who has the better play? We freeze the Hunter. Hold up, 1 hit. We need 1. Oh, that was emotional, actually. I was not expecting to win that. Voice is a little dry at this point. We just won 3 games in a row. This is, or did we win 3 games in a row, or was that, did we lose 1? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. This deck is going to be the best deck for this season. This was the best deck for last season. Ultimately, I think this is the best deck overall for the Evo Goblin Cage, and this is also a really good deck with E-Giant, but what I do want to play, will it be? Have a girthy rest of your Valentine's Day weekend, and thank you for watching.
Run it up, moonshine in my gut, shoot a buck, made a